What up, though? It's your man, Lyricist from Lyricist Podcast. You are here with us, Mr. Stephen Heath Gates. What's going on
What's
with you,
up?
bro?
What's up, man? Happy Sunday. Glad to be here. I'm having a good morning so far. Actually had a little something on Max Holloway last night, so cleaned up pretty easy with that. So happy
I
about
don't think
that.
that's fair.
No,
I don't think Max like that.
you might be right about that. He didn't look too happy, but it was a
Nah.
lot of people were disappointed. A lot of people were disappointed, but I was a little less disappointed than most people.
Well, because monetarily, you gain something from it. So,
Right.
so for those who don't know, Conor McGregor was fighting Max Holloway last night, and it didn't make it out of the first round. Shit, it didn't even make it the first 2 minutes of the first round.
Yeah.
He got another internal knee injury, as they say. It looks like when he was coming off his his back leg, like when he launched into a kick, that he didn't plant properly, and he tore something or blew something, and it was obvious at that point. Even Max Holloway caught it almost immediately. He kept telling the ref, like, look, he's done. He can't do it. He can't go further. Look at him. And the ref
Right.
was like, no, keep going, keep going. And he's like, and he felt bad, like raining down punches all the while he was on the ground, and he gave him an opportunity to get up twice.
Yep. He
So
did.
the ref can see. And the ref was like, oh shit. So when Conor tried to throw another kick and he grabbed his knee, he knew he had to stop the fight.
Yep.
Max told him 3 times, like it was done. And
Yeah.
I seen that shit immediately as soon as he planted. I was like, that leg ain't right. But what's your thoughts, man? We could probably bring the clip up here too.
Right when it happened, man, my heart dropped. I was like, oh my God, this is the worst case scenario. But yeah, a lot of disappointed fans. I feel like the ref in that situation, he doesn't want to call the fight immediately because,
No.
if that's a lot of pressure for somebody. Um,
Yeah, the last person that did that almost lost his job.
yeah, yeah, no doubt. But I had Max winning regardless. I would have loved to see the Conor looked like he was ready though. Before the fight, he was warming up. He was in the locker room. He was throwing them kicks, and he was he was warming up like he was healthy. But I noticed right before he got in the ring, he it looked like he took his shoes off, and he stumbled a little bit, and he looked uneasy on that knee.
Yeah.
And I was surprised he went and did those jumping kicks after that. So who knows? I saw he was on Twitter though. He felt bad about the fight. He said he'd be back. And I also saw Jake Paul was
So
on Twitter making fun of him. Jake Paul was going hard on him. Of course, Jake Paul, he hates the UFC. He hates Dana White. He hates Conor McGregor.
yeah.
So,
I mean, but it's like Jake Paul. It's like, we don't take you seriously. We
right,
seen what Anthony Joshua did to you. And
right.
Anthony Joshua broke all the rules that you put in place on purpose, gave up a lot of money behind scenes on purpose just to break your jaw.
Yeah.
That says a lot.
Yeah.
It's a real fighter versus the other fighters that laid down.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna go
Tyson
no
laid down.
further. And yeah, Tyson laid down. That's why Tyson said that he wanted to do it again.
Yeah.
Because when he seen what Anthony Joshua did to him, he's like, oh shit. But Anthony Joshua didn't care about the money. He made so much money as a fighter. He wasn't worried about that. He was worried about preserving the sport of boxing.
Yeah.
And
That was easy work for him.
That was light work.
Yeah.
That was light work. I mean, and it's like, if we think Anthony Joshua was going to do that to him, imagine what Deontay Wilder would do to him.
Oh my God.
So it's
Even
like
Conor would mess him up. Conor would destroy him.
Conor would have fun with it. He challenged Conor to an MMA fight.
Oh,
how stupid is that? And I want y'all to know we don't only talk about hip hop and stuff here. We talk about sports and everything as well. So like a lot, if it's a topic, we talking about it.
Yeah.
So, but oh yeah, man, I'm like, you challenge Conor McGregor. That's like challenging John Jones.
Yeah.
To an MMA fight.
Conor would never take a fall either. So
no, Conor got more money than Jake Paul.
Yeah.
So he has no reason to take a fall. Even with the whole thing with like Floyd taking kind of taking a step back, he even still did some serious damage. These are trained fighters.
Yeah.
And it's like, boxers don't know how to take it light like MMA guys. They don't know how to. They spent too long. It's automatic mechanics when it comes to defense and, offense.
Yeah.
And it's like with Floyd, he's programmed. You throw, he throws back. He's a counter puncher. He can't. It's just like it's too hard for him.
Yeah.
And what's like us watching
thinking about it.
Yeah, it's like us watching Tyson. Tyson almost let loose on Jake Paul twice.
Yeah, you can see where he held up, pulled back.
Yeah, and you see where Jake Paul tensed up, like, oh shit, I'm about to get hit. Yeah, because he was going to hurt you. And I don't want to be the guy to say that something is rigged. I hate that shit. I hate that conversation. I want to give things like more credit than that. But when it comes to like certain things, like Jake Paul, I'm not convinced that you that guy.
Oh, I think his career's over. I don't think we'll see him fighting again.
No, not after Anthony Joshua. He said that he was going to change his mind about the sport. I think he
broke
did.
His jaw in like 4 pieces, didn't he?
Yeah, 4 places. I think he did change his mind.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of boxing, I know you saw Shakur Stevenson and Shannon Sharpe getting into it.
Yeah, it went all the way down to like a like whose pockets is deeper.
Yeah, they were getting childish.
They was getting real childish. It's like he has to understand, arguing with Shakur is like arguing with a child.
Yeah.
And also,
but Shannon Sharpe's a child too.
Yeah, I mean he is. I mean, like bro, Shannon Sharpe, you got a lot to worry about. All those leaks and everything. Like man, find the mole in your circle.
He was really talking about. He was to the point where he was wanting to fight Shakur, like he could beat him up.
Yeah, and and it's like I can see that Shakur was trying to like reel it in, but he was still talking mad shit.
Yeah, he was.
I mean, it's like it's one thing to talk about money, but when you talk about like the violence, and that's one thing like I need Shannon Sharpe to understand the violence of boxing, the violence of fighting sports. That's all those guys know. Yeah, don't think that somebody going to play by the rules in the street fight. They not. They're going to use what they know, but they're going to also couple that with the fact of like, I want to hit you with something else too. I'm going to hit you with this fist. And nigga, if I get a chance to hit you with something that's not planted, I'm going to hit you with that too.
Yeah.
Because Tank, man, that motherfucker, he done got in fist fights and everything else. And he fought like he was a street nigga. So,
yeah. He's like a little Tyson.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he think like that too. Yeah, he's like a little fucking rabbit pit bull.
I like Crawford a little more than Tank though. Crawford's smooth with it. Crawford, he's a technician too.
Yeah, because he turned it into an IQ thing.
Yeah,
as he got older, he got smarter, and I could tell in the way that he fights.
Mm-hmm.
It's like
he made Canelo look dumb, bro.
Yeah, I mean that was easy for him. It was too easy. Actually,
it looked too easy.
It's like Canelo wasn't ready for that. You can't blame that on age. It's a skill gap.
Yeah,
there's a huge skills gap too. So it's like it wasn't one of those situations where he edged him out. No, that was a unanimous decision. He got whooped on.
Yeah.
The same thing that he did to Spence. He made Spence look shit like shit.
Oh, that was worse. That was horrible, bro.
He made him look worse.
I don't think Spence ever fought. Has he fought since then?
I think he has. Yeah, I think he had one. Yeah, had one fight.
It's embarrassing. He looked like he was high or something.
And it's like Rolly though. Rolly, that guy. It's something wrong with that kid. He bounced back he bounced back from fights like they ain't never happened.
Yeah,
getting knocked out and getting rocked and shit. And he just keep fighting. I don't know what's up with Rolly. But yeah, no, man, I love fighting, fight sports, man.
Oh yeah,
and it's like I'd rather talk boxing than where the fuck LeBron is gonna go. Thank God he's not a Laker anymore.
I think he's going back to Cleveland.
That's the That's the only thing that makes sense. If he goes to the Sixers, I'm like, bro, come on, man.
That'd be too outlandish. He's either going to Cleveland or Golden State. There's no other place he's going to go.
I'm hearing that Durant trying to make his way to Detroit.
Durant, by the time Durant's retired, he's going to be the biggest ring chaser in the history of sports. He's going to play for damn near half the teams. He's played with the most superstars in history.
Yeah.
He's got the two lightest rings of all time. You put him on the scale against Dirk's one. Dirk's ring's so heavy that Durant's rings are up in the sky somewhere.
Yeah. Oh man, I would never dispute that. But I'm like, please don't bring him to Detroit.
Oh man, I forgot. If you Detroit fan, bro, if he comes to Detroit, that's the end of y'all.
I'm like, we don't need that. We don't need that in our locker room. Now, T.O., I think that was a misunderstanding.
Huh?
I think the T.O. shit was a misunderstanding.
T.O. is known for,
locker room shit.
Messing up some locker rooms.
Yeah.
But he was T.O. was hell of a talent. He's top 3 receiver of all time.
You know what? And some people don't give him his flowers for that either.
Yeah, they didn't let him in the Hall of Fame for his ballot. That was ridiculous.
That's crazy to me. I'm like, he belongs there.
Yeah.
Randy got his finally,
Yeah.
So it's like these are guys you can't ignore. I wouldn't say Antonio Brown.
Antonio Brown? Hey, his peak there, man, he was ridiculous, bro.
I think Metcalf gonna pass him.
Metcalf?
I think Metcalf gonna pass him.
He needs a quarterback.
Hey, because ABI he got out of the league too soon, man. And it's like after he got that one head injury, he ain't been the same.
Oh man, he went nuts. You see him on TikTok acting crazy?
Yeah, man.
He'll be on live just repeating himself, saying the same thing over and over again.
Yeah, I've seen that crazy shit before. I'm like, yeah, I'm good. I'm good on that. But yeah, man. So we talk about sports for like 12 minutes. So let's hop into some of this music shit. All right. Where you want to go? What's up on the platform to talk about?
Well, one of the topics we got is this 38 Spesh Jadakiss thing going on. Of course, you know more about it than I do, but I'm aware of the overall 38 Spesh called out Jadakiss. He said that he's scared to get on track with him because he murdered him on a track 6 years ago.
Yeah.
And
what was the name of that song that he said he got him on?
Oh man, I don't know. I just listened to it today though.
Yeah, I think it was pretty even.
Yeah, he didn't murder anybody on that.
I mean, it's like when Jadakiss take a light approach. I mean, he treating it like it's a feature. You treating it like it's a way to eat off a nigga. I'm like, that's the way I'm like, bro, that's a big misconception.
Yeah.
It's like not every feature, I'm like, cool, you want to be competitive, but when you go to a legendary nigga for a legendary track or like a feature or whatever, or even to work with you, I mean, it's a respect thing. How did it become a competition? And all these years later, you talk about you better than him.
Yeah. Jadakiss ain't thinking about this dude.
Yeah, he's not. I mean,
at all. You ain't worried about getting on your song.
It's like you said, is it about a verse or is it about a career?
It's something bigger than a verse, bro. It's something personal.
It's something cooking up there.
Yeah.
And it's like, look, I've been through that shit, man. I've been on records with dudes and they made it about being better. I made it about the record.
Yeah.
Let's do something that's gonna like move the needle. If you ain't moving the needle, then I'm like, what we talking about after this? You rapping better than me. Leave that to the fans to describe, like to say that. Right. Leave it to them. But if we didn't go into this saying that it's gonna be a competitive back and forth, then we ain't doing it. It's like when Eminem and Busta Rhymes got on the track together. Busta said it. It went from being something like, straight up to being a competition. He sent Em a verse, then Em sent a verse back, going crazy. Then he sent another one back, and then they did that for over 24, 48 hours, going back and forth.
That's wild.
Until they got the final record. That's
how long was the record?
Competition.
How long was that final record?
I think the final record was like 5-6 minutes.
Okay. I thought it was around 7, but you might be right.
And it was like, even with like M hopping on the shit with LL Cool J, LL went off He pushed LL up to another level,
A
man.
lot of people hated that track. I didn't understand it. I love that track.
Murdergram was dope.
That was dope, man. A lot of people are hating on LL on that.
I mean, but dope. It's like, I think the people that hated on him are the ones that's not purists. They're anti-purists. And I want people to understand that's a thing in hip hop right now. There's a movement against purists. So if you are, it's people that are completely anti the thought of hip hop because of hip hop purists, because they want it to be around where it is hip hop can evolve in a way to where it's just not following the rules of the old school. And that's fine, but you don't have to hate something else to make something else work.
Well, there's a lot of haters running around, bro.
Yeah. I mean, it causes a serious disconnect. And I'm like, look, man, you can like something while somebody else hate it. That's a difference of opinion. We got to be adult enough to understand that. Right. But yeah, it's like with 38 Spesh, man, I kind of feel like, to talk about the stuff like that right now. So like, do you want beef, bro? And to even take it a step further and say that he's not top 5 anything right now. That's crazy. That's like looking for a fight. Yeah. It's like you looking for a fight. And Jada, he been throwing shots right back at him. And like one thing about Jada will slow walk you for a second, and then he'll fully engage. And I think 38 Spesh know that he's
not too many
slow.
People can hang with Jadakiss, let alone this dude.
No. I mean, Jadakiss know this shit. So
well,
it's
credit
like
to this dude for bringing attention to his name, because we're sitting here talking about him. I mean, this might be, he might be good at marketing. So we got people listening to this song 6 years ago. We got people talking about him. So credit to him for that.
Yeah, it's like he's having a Jim Jones moment.
Exactly.
That's a perfect segue.
Around here hating on everybody. Yeah,
another motherfucker just name drop it just to make somebody else and then he gonna take credit for it if it get energy. See, this is the most attention so and so had since I brought him up.
Yeah,
who was he talking about like that? Was it Pusha T?
Yeah,
so that was the most attention that he had.
He's going to. I mean, it wasn't just Pusha T. He said a few names, but I'm not sure he said that about specifically. But we can talk about Jim Jones all day because he never shuts up.
He don't shut up, and it's like for him to say that he's better than Lloyd Banks and Mase. Oh yeah, man, I'm better than them. My catalog is better than them too. I got all these gold and platinum records, and blah blah. Like, do you?
Mase taught him how to rap.
I'm like, Mase taught you how to rap. Lloyd Banks is doing a tour overseas. Why are you still in New York hating?
Yeah, he's hating on everyone. Him and Mase been beefing for a while now, though, so that's nothing new.
Yeah, that's historical. And it's like, as long as Mase staying that close to Cam and shit like that, he gonna hate on both of them. But it's like, I need Jim Jones to drop a classic album. Convince us.
That ain't never happening. You're gonna wait a long time for
that. I know.
Best Jim Jones album, Hustlers. What is it? POME.
Mm-hmm.
And Max B wrote that one. So,
and that's why he hate Max.
Yeah, he got beef with Max too. I forgot about that.
It's like, he out now. Go see him.
Yeah.
he out now. Go see the guy. Don't dance around and shit.
He was beefing with the dudes he paused with. He was beefing with Mano for a minute.
He had one moment in his career where he did some slightly clever shit, right? You remember that shit between him and Jay-Z? Like when Ballin was popping, he dissed Jay, and then Jay hopped on the Ballin shit, and he dissed him on Ballin, and then he used it as a feature.
Yeah, I remember that.
That was smart.
Yeah,
because like, you can't sue Jay. Jay can't sue you because he hopped on your beat to diss you. But you could turn it into a feature. It's a good thing business-wise. It worked for both of y'all.
Yeah,
Jay didn't need it. Jay didn't need it, but he outsmarted him in that situation.
Right.
Jay went the hip-hop route. Jim Jones went the commercial route. Fuck it. You dissing me, but I still got a Jay-Z feature.
I'm surprised he said something about Banks. That was out of nowhere, wasn't it?
Yeah,
I think somebody might have asked him about Banks, and then he said something crazy.
Yeah, so somebody asked him about Banks, about him being better than Banks. He's like, yeah. It's like, bro, I don't think you got an album better than Hunger for More.
That's a classic.
I'm like, I don't think you got anything. What's what's the other one that came out? The series that he got. Damn, I can't remember the name of the series, man.
You talking
But
about the mixtapes?
yeah,
I know what you're talking about. I forget the name.
Banks got some classic shit, man. His most
Yeah.
recent album, I got that shit. Seven Swords. That shit dope.
I haven't heard that one.
Yeah, it's like I'm like, man, he was snapping on there. Banks ain't lose a step, man, at all.
He ain't worried about it, though. He got Lazy Lloyd tatted on his arm.
He
he
know
ain't
what it's
tripping
about.
for rap. Yeah.
Yeah. He already solidified, man. You know,
Yeah.
when you talk about greatest punchline rappers of all time, you're gonna always mention Lloyd Banks in that conversation.
Yeah.
You're gonna mention Fab and you're gonna mention Banks all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't no sleeping on them. So that's just my thoughts on that shit.
Banks not in the unit no more. They kicked him out, right?
Not you know what? He was never kicked out.
Oh, okay.
Deal was up. He was done, and he didn't want to re-up. Him and 50, you know, went their separate ways. Now 50 still talks shit about him, but I think 50 do it in a way to motivate. I think the way that he talks shit about him is the same way he talks shit. Yeah, it's the same way he talks shit about Yayo. He says the shit to Yayo's face, but Yayo take that shit and do something with it.
Right.
Uncle Murder take that shit and do something with it. All them other guys that's not there no more, like the Spider Lokes and I forgot the other dude name.
Buck.
No, I mean Buck. Yeah, Buck played himself out of position though.
What you mean?
Know, I think Buck. You know, Buck kept his hand in the cookie jar. He kept getting caught with his hand in the cookie jar, and then he kept doing crazy shit. You know, always needed somebody to bail him out.
Oh, 50 was talking crazy to Buck for a minute though. He was.
No, it led to that. It led to that. So like everything that was happening between 50 and Buck, he done paid that man's taxes and everything else just for him to get back into the same tax evasion situation all over again. And then he getting caught up in all this other stuff, and you know, and he crying about
all that.
Oh yeah, it's a long history of that stuff, man. If you Google it, you'll see there's a timeline out there of all the shit that happened with Banks and 50.
Yeah,
you know, and it's like the gang right now. He keep talking about doing a joint venture or joint you know, album with 50 and shit. Like, bro, you're not that man's equal, bro. How you talking about doing joint projects with him and you not his equal?
He talking crazy about everybody too, man. He's talking crazy about Eminem.
Yeah, it's like, but the thing is when your career ain't working, the best thing to do is to hate on the hottest nigga.
Yeah, he has a history of that.
Yeah, which is weird. He did it with Jay. Perfect segue. You know, he did it with Jay. Speaking of Jay, you know, Jay been doing these shows and you know, at the Yankee Stadium, sold out. Each night doing something bigger. First night he had Nas out. Second night he had M out. He brought out Jazz-O too.
Oh yeah, that was crazy. Nobody's expecting that.
And gave him his flowers. That's all I ever wanted that nigga to do was to give him his flowers. He owed him that.
Yeah, that was crazy. So, I like that too.
Yeah, so that I mean,
I didn't see any clips of it, but I mean, I saw M came out. That was dope.
Yeah,
and Jazz came out, and Nas, that was a little unexpected, but that was dope. I know they're cool, but you know he's not gonna bring them out every day, so that's dope.
Yeah,
and I know a lot of Drake fans are mad because before all this, they were saying that the tickets were being sold for cheap, and he couldn't sell it out, and the jig was up. But you know, the jig's still here; he's still going strong. So y'all keep hating. Like I said, a lot of haters run around here.
Look, last minute notice still sold out the venue.
Yeah,
I'm like, look. And this is not, I'm not a J fan. And we all know this. And the thing is, I'm going to call it how I see it. It's beautiful marketing strategies. Now, I don't have a dog in the race with the whole Target shit, right? So when he did his recent freestyles talking about how people are, you know, having these uproars and being mad about him signing a deal with, you know, Target and everything, he is right. In a way about the selective rage. We pick and choose who we want to be mad at about certain things. Yeah. Even when he he let the shit out. I said it multiple like in the pod like a couple of years ago. I said that Colin Kaepernick took the check and kept his mouth shut. Jay just confirmed it. How did I know that?
How did you know that?
Knowing niggas in the industry. So I knew he took the check, and I knew he signed that shit that said he can't say no disparaging shit about the NFL anymore. That's why the whole Colin Kaepernick taking the knee movement shit was just bullshit. When he took the check, he had to sign the agreement.
How much was the check?
I don't know what the check was for. That I don't know.
I would love to know how much that check was.
We can look into it. And that's the thing. It's like, so that's why he been quiet all these years. He took that money. And Jay finally came out and said it. And I'm pretty sure the NFL never wanted him to say it. Because he didn't sign the NDA. They did. Both sides did. He didn't sign that. He just was aware of it. He just brokered the deal, probably. Another guy in the room.
Right.
Now, I just feel like in a situation like that, it's like, you know, y'all, where's the outrage for Colin Kaepernick? Why haven't y'all said nothing about all the stuff that's happened since he stopped taking the knee?
That's a good question.
What's been going on? Like, what's your thoughts about the silence around everything that's been happening in the world? He could still talk about those things, but he chose not to talk about nothing. He's quiet.
Yeah, that's weird.
So if you're this freedom fighter, it doesn't stop. You make sure your presence as a person, as a public figure, you're still a part of the fight in any way possible. You can be a part of. He's chose silence all the way around. When was the last time we heard something about Colin Kaepernick?
A pretty long time.
So you can't make this shit up. And I'm not taking.
You would think he would, if he's on his civil rights tip, you think he'd be making some move somewhere in the culture.
It's a lot of places. It's a lot of places he need to be, especially when his children has been, hurt or killed by police officers and stuff like that. And I am not talking against the police. I'm just saying that it's been incidents that happened recently, injustices that's been happening recently. Even with this Carmelo Anthony stuff, where are you at for that?
Yeah, true that. What about the new kid? He got drowned at the lake. It was with his white friends.
Yeah. So it's a lot of incidents that if you're going to be this freedom fighter and civil rights activist, you should be at a lot of places. Not everywhere. You can't be everywhere, but you should be where some of the shit that has some major attention.
He's got a voice. He's got influence. He should be, if not everywhere, a lot of places. He should be making moves.
But yet, he's the civil rights person. But when you got somebody like Eminem speaking out about it, he pandering.
Oh, they get mad when he says anything about black people, about black people's rights. They think he's a traitor. He's like, "What are you doing? You're white. You can't say that."
But when he stopped talking, where Eminem at? Where's so-and-so at that's not black? He ain't for the culture. He's just another culture vulture. When he does
anybody saying that knows nothing about anything.
What was that album that did bad? Was it Rebirth?
Whose album?
It was not Rebirth. What was it called?
M's album?
Yeah, it was one of the albums. It was like Relapse, Recovery, and what's one that came after that?
The one with the flag on it. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, see, I that's the one that I stay away from.
It's got the chloroseptic on there.
Chloroseptic and shit. So it's like when he was doing his shit, people was like, "Man, I don't want no conscious M." Oh, you trying to hear that shit? That's yet another segue. Because I seen a live today where they said this is about Eminem not being great. They're saying that he's done nothing for the culture, that he hasn't impacted anything. He's only
Yeah.
been a problematic, rapper.
That's terrible. It sounded like a bunch of kids in there then.
No,
A
it's
bunch of
believe it or not,
youngins.
it's a bunch of. It's like one of the dudes, motherfucker, old as hell,
Yeah.
in his 40s and shit, like popping
They
off
hating.
like
I saw
crazy.
that. They just hating.
I think he was a rapper at one point in his life. Like, he probably upset because it didn't pan out, and he blamed M.
Most probably.
So somehow M and Jay-Z is the blame for a lot of niggas not being successful, I guess.
Yeah. Take a lot of the blame.
Yeah. So I don't know, man. I just sit back, I just listen. I'm like, you TikTok motherfuckers, y'all just be saying anything. Just because you got
I'm
a
not even
fucking
shocked anymore.
they be saying shit because they got a fucking camera and microphone and
exactly.
People can hear.
Everybody got a camera. Everybody got a microphone. Everybody's got a platform, and everybody likes listening to themselves talk.
Exactly.
It's crazy.
Yeah, and they feel like their voice being heard is very, very important. Very, very important. Like, look, man, we catch ghosts and shit on microphones and cameras too. We can't hear everything they say, motherfucker. So it ain't that important. So you don't need to be seen and heard all the time, especially when you misinforming. And that's another thing that we got to talk about at some point, is the level of misinformation floating around. Mm-hmm. It's crazy. It's like people just be talking and they just be saying shit and don't have the facts. I'm like, wow. I listened to them drag Michael Jackson on TikTok for almost a year. The movie comes out, their tune change.
Did you see that movie?
Yeah, I seen it. Yeah. So and I'm like,
I feel like they got the best actor they could have for that one. I liked it. A lot of people hating on it.
I mean, the thing is, I tipped the hat to the family, but also I just know how Michael felt about Jermaine.
Okay. Yeah.
So it's like, why? And I think Jafar learned a lot about his family in that situation.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I mean, I can see why all of his kids, Paris and his other son wasn't really behind it like that, and Janet wasn't behind it either. So they kind of spoke against it.
I think Janet, she recently got mad and walked out BET Awards, didn't she? I don't know if she walked out. She was really, really upset because I think what's his name, Drewski, did a Michael Jackson skit or something, or said something crazy.
Drewski be doing a lot of shit, right? And I had to tell people this is a double-edged sword.
He's a comedian.
He's a comedian, and comedians are not going to always be the most likable people. It's their job to say things that's offensive, to do things that's offensive. Sometimes it's just for the sake of comedy.
Yeah,
we may not find it funny, but somebody else find the shit hilarious.
Yeah.
So, him acting like Charlie Kirk's crazy ass wife, I thought that was funny.
That was funny.
But he triggered an entire fucking movement against him.
I thought that was funny too.
Yeah, but it's like, we need skits like that. Dave Chappelle ain't doing it no more. We need somebody to do it.
Right.
Kevin Hart not gonna do no shit like that. He too comfortable being a billionaire right now. So, he not gonna push the line like that. And Dave Chappelle was like, look, man, I push the line when I do my stand-up shit.
And there'll never be another Dave Chappelle.
Never. Like man, his fucking brilliance and shit, man.
He might bring back some sort of show. It's not gonna be the Chappelle show, but I saw he made some comments recently where he was thinking about it.
Makes sense. He should. I mean, it's a lot of money there, and I guarantee you, Netflix want to be the first. They're going to be the first ones in line.
That would be insane.
Yep, first ones in line, man. So, but yeah, man, we hit on a lot of good topics today. If y'all have not done it yet, do me a favor. Y'all make sure y'all join our Discord. We're gonna be talking a lot more about stuff in there too. Y'all can come and share some topics and chat with us, and we are just building our community over there. So, we're going to switch it over. But if you want to, join our Discord, look for the Lyricist Lounge. We sit up there. We talk about a lot of topics from music to movies, anime, all that crazy shit, sports. Yeah, it's a room in there for everybody. So make sure you join the Discord, and if you haven't done it yet, y'all make sure y'all subscribe to our podcast. Here, and we're going to actually be opening up another page for the Lyricist podcast, podcast dedicated strictly to the Lyricist podcast, and y'all make sure y'all sub over there too. But yeah, man, with that being said, anything you want to say, Steven, to take us out?
Hey, thanks everybody for watching. Like Lyricist said, we're gonna do this on the regular as much as we can, bring as much content out as possible. And I can't wait to be here again. I'll see y'all next time.
Until next time, y'all. Peace.
Peace.